My new book, Facts That Aren't True, is out now. Don't forget about my other book, Rational Answers to Stupid Questions. Click the link in the description now.
Dinosaur turning into chicken, that's impossible.
It's literally not, and we know it's not because we have the fossil record that confirms it and genetics.
Okay, let's try to let's divert into dinosaur into chicken. Okay, you believe that the most ancient life, the most oldest or the earliest life form is bacteria, right?
No,
What is the earliest life form?
no idea.
No idea.
Yep.
But you're having a banner that's saying evolution is true. I mean, how can you
Yep.
defend it if you're not knowledgeable enough in evolution?
Could you solve a murder even if you don't know on what day the murderer was born?
You can.
Okay. Well, apparently we don't need to know every single esoteric thing that we can just pull out of our ass to say that something is true then.
So science does not have any idea what is the earliest form of life.
We have several ideas, but we don't know for
And then
certain.
Then can you just give me some of those ideas? What is
Well,
the earliest
bacteria would
life?
certainly have been one of the earliest forms, maybe the earliest forms.
Okay, so let me educate you. Science believe that we came from eukaryotic cell. You know eukaryotic cell in biology?
Yeah, we know that for a fact because of the endosymbiosis hypothesis was proven once we learned that mitochondria and chloroplast DNA matches that of prokaryotes.
Right, and you believe that you came from a bacteria?
Not really. I believe that bacteria engaged in multiple endosymbiotic relationships, and that's what forms eukaryotic cells.
Right, and you believe that you came from a eukaryotic cell without brain.
I
Sorry, without so
literally am made of eukaryotic cells, so that's the only possible explanation.
well,
Are you not a eukaryote? You'd be the first human ever to not be a eukaryote.
it's a different thing to say that our bodies are made up of eukaryotic cell than to say that we came from a eukaryotic cell. It's a different way. It's a different thing.
Sure.
Right. And I can accept that our bodies are made up of eukaryotic cell. But what I cannot accept is that we evolved from a eukaryotic cell just through the
Even though
mutation that eukaryotic cell.
even though that's the only thing the evidence tells us, you can't accept it. Why can you not accept it?
It's not logical to accept that. But eukaryotic cell is a
That's
cell.
probably because you just don't know how to think. So why is it other than it doesn't make sense to you, why is it that you can't believe that life on this planet evolved?
Because we know life came from life, and I know that you
You
guys
literally
subscribe to
don't
that.
believe that though, is the thing.
Sorry.
You literally don't believe that is the thing.
I don't literally believe in what.
That life came from life.
I do believe that life came from life.
You
The life that
you
we have,
absolutely
it
do
comes from
not
God.
believe that. Define what
What do you
life
mean by
is.
that?
Go ahead.
Yeah, life is what makes us alive. Life is what makes living things
Yeah,
alive.
and the floor is made of floor. Tell me what life is.
Sorry, the forest made of what?
What you said is the equivalent of saying the floor is made of floor. So when you said life is what life is, that is not an explanation of anything. So what is life?
Okay, life is what gives us this subjective awareness of existence. This is life.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, we can go in and I don't subscribe to the idea that life is all about metabolism, but yeah, we can go there if
So
you
then
want.
what is it?
Just as like I said, life is what makes us alive. That's why we can differentiate living things
Yep,
from
and
non-living things.
schnozberries taste like schnozberries. You're not saying anything. So you don't have an argument about what life is. So I don't understand why you're trying to tell me where life or how you know like where life comes from or anything.
I just said that life is what makes us alive.
And bippity
That
boop is what
that's a
makes shibbity
substance.
shoop possible.
Yeah, the substance that what makes us alive, what makes living things alive is life. It's very simple.
It's um not really because you're not saying anything. Life is what makes living things alive. Great. Like
Right,
somebody
the
I saw that
substance. You can say
yeah,
the substance,
hold
the
on. Hold
material.
on. Hold on. Somebody in the chat said something great, a very simple analogy. What is water? If you say water is water or water is wet, that's not an explanation of what water is. Water is H2O. These are different. Hydrogen and oxygen are not water, but the composition of those two things in that particular arrangement, in that particular ratio, is literally what water is. So, what is life?
Life is the material again and substance that is within everything that is alive.
Okay, so
Or
what
we
is it?
can
What is the thing that is in me that is life?
we can say soul if you want.
What is a
If you want to
soul?
go there. A soul is a material or a substance that God gave us to make us alive.
What is it made of?
It is made of fine matter.
Okay, what kind of matter?
It's
Hadronic
kind of
matter, baryonic matter, exotic matter?
it's kind of undiscovered matter yet. It's an undiscovered matter
So it
yet.
doesn't
It's finer.
exist.
We can say it's finer than quarks or finer than the current model of standard model
You
of physics. Yeah.
On what grounds do you claim that souls are made of actual matter that has not yet been discovered and is outside of the standard model? On what grounds are you
Based on
claiming that?
based on personal experience and philosophy.
Tell me when you personally experienced a form of matter that nobody else has been able to discover using technology yet.
During the times when I'm praying, I have expanded awareness.
Go on.
Yeah, I do have expanded awareness. I go to this kind of you can say another dimension of perception, and then I see things in a different way.
So, in what way does that prove to anybody that there is a thing called a soul made of some type of form of matter that is as of yet undiscovered?
Well, I
Because
can
I
agree with
I
you
could
that
find
I
you
cannot. Yeah, I can
there's
agree with you that I
there's a
cannot prove
homeless
it.
encampment right over there. There is probably a guy stuffing mushrooms up his butt that's on something right now that will tell me that he travels to different dimensions when he does certain things too. So I think this is just nothing.
Maybe he travels. So I mean, what's the connection in my argument? What's the connection to my statement? I don't find a connection. I'm just saying that yeah, I
No, me
cannot prove
neither.
it to
You
you
have no
directly.
argument. You have no evidence. You have nothing.
What do you mean that I don't have nothing?
That's a double negative. You have nothing. You have no argument for what life is or anything like that. So you can't claim that you know where life comes from